The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer. When a substance is heated, it expands. So the iron structure of the Eiffel Tower expands in the summer and contracts in the winter. Cows have best friends. Research has shown that cows form close friendships and can become stressed when separated from their preferred companions. The original name of Bank of America was Bank of Italy. It was founded in San Francisco in 1904 to serve Italian immigrants. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. These gatherings can sometimes consist of thousands of birds. A single strand of spaghetti is called a spaghetto. A single strand of spaghetti or spaghetto is like a culinary tightrope. It's so slender that, if you were to stack them end to end, it would take over 20,000 spaghettos to reach the height of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The world's largest desert is not the Sahara, but Antarctica. Despite its icy and frigid reputation, Antarctica is not only the coldest place on Earth, but also the largest desert. It receives less precipitation than the Sahara Desert. In fact, some parts of the continent haven't seen rain for nearly 2 million years. The world's largest recorded snowflake was 15 inches wide. This extraordinary snowflake fell in January 1887 in Fort Keogh, Montana, USA, making it a true marvel of nature. A jiffy is an actual unit of time, equal to 1/100th of a second. While jiffy is often used informally to mean a short amount of time, in some scientific and technical contexts, it's an actual unit of time. The longest word you can type using only the top row of a keyboard is typewriter. This amusing coincidence showcases the irony of an old-fashioned word for a writing machine that helped popularize the very keyboard we use today. The unicorn is Scotland's national animal. This legendary beast symbolizes purity, strength, and freedom. The choice of the unicorn as a national symbol reflects Scotland's history and its association with myth and legend. The longest time between two twins being born is 87 days. Twins Amy and Katie from Ireland were incredibly born 87 days apart. Mum Maria went into labour 4 months early, giving birth to Amy, but Katie did not arrive until 3 months later. There is a species of jellyfish known as Turritopsis dohrni, or the immortal jellyfish, that can revert back to its juvenile form after reaching maturity, effectively making it biologically immortal. This process, called transdifferentiation, allows the jellyfish to effectively reset its life cycle and start over again. The human body is continually undergoing cell turnover, with cells dying and being replaced constantly. It's estimated that millions of cells in your body die and are replaced every second. This process is essential for maintaining and repairing tissues and organs throughout your life. If you shuffle a deck of cards, it is very likely that the resulting order has never existed before in the history of the universe. There are 52 factorial possible permutations. To put that in perspective, that's many orders of magnitude greater than the estimated number of atoms in the observable universe. A teaspoonful of a neutron star would weigh about 6 billion tons. Neutron stars are incredibly dense objects formed from the remnants of massive stars that have undergone a supernova explosion. The core of a neutron star is composed almost entirely of neutrons, tightly packed together. Honeybees can recognize human faces. Research has shown that honeybees can learn to associate human faces with positive or negative experiences. For example, they can be trained to recognize a human face as a source of reward, such as receiving sugar water, or as a source of punishment, such as receiving a mild shock. The average cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds. The weight of a cloud is distributed over a large volume of air, and the actual mass of a cloud is relatively small compared to the overall mass of the Earth's atmosphere. However, it's important to understand that clouds are made up of tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air, and their weight can vary significantly depending on their size, density, and altitude. The world's smallest mammal is the bumblebee bat, which weighs less than a penny. Adult bumblebee bats have a wingspan of about 5.7 inches and weigh approximately 2 grams, which is less than the weight of a US penny. These tiny bats are found in parts of Southeast Asia, including Thailand and Myanmar, and they primarily feed on small insects. Every 2 minutes, we take more pictures than all of humanity did in the 19th century. In the 19th century, photography was a relatively new and time-consuming process, often requiring long exposure times and specialized equipment. This limited the number of photographs that could be taken during that period. The probability of you drinking a glass of water that contains a molecule of water that also passed through a dinosaur is almost 100%. Water molecules on Earth have been cycling through various natural processes for billions of years, including evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and groundwater flow. Some water molecules that exist today have indeed been around for a very long time and may have interacted with various life forms, including dinosaurs, as they moved through these natural processes. Subscribe for more videos like this.